Hi, I'm Barbara Sullivan, and I am running for Senate for the state of Alabama as an independent candidate. I would like to take this time to talk to you about the major party candidates that are running on the ticket currently in the upcoming primaries leading up to the general election, so you could understand why an independent candidate might be necessary for this state. So, our first candidate is from the Democratic Party, Doug Jones, Senator Doug Jones. He is the current incumbent of this Senate seat and running for re-election. He does an okay job. I feel like he kind of waves back and forth between whether he's Democrat or Republican. And I don't really know if he's the best candidate to represent our state, but if you like him, you support him. The Republican Party currently has 7 candidates listed as running for this seat. So there's 7 candidates that will go into the primary election to go up against Doug Jones. Of these 7 candidates from the Republican Party, 5 are career politicians. There's only 2 that actually have real jobs and have been like real people. Oh wait, my bad. 3, because you got to count Tommy Tuberville. 3 people who are not career politicians. But see, here's the thing: is Tommy Tuberville's kind of been a career politician because being a head coach, let's be honest, like politics. But anyway, so Stanley Adair's a businessman. I don't really know anything else about him other than he's a businessman, so he's one candidate. And Ruth Paige Nelson, who is listed as a community activist, and I don't really know that much about her, but those are the only 2 that are not career politicians. The other ones, who will probably more than likely be the ones that actually win candidacy to run against Doug Jones, are the current incumbent U.S. representative for the 1st Congressional District of Alabama, Representative Bradley Byrne. Tommy Tuberville, I mentioned him earlier. He's the former Auburn University head football coach. He's running for the Senate seat because coaching football absolutely makes you qualified to be a senator. Arnold Mooney, who is a state representative for Alabama, so another politician. My favorites, Roy Moore and Jeff Sessions. Roy Moore, the former Chief Justice for the state of Alabama, and he ran for election as well, and scandal, and you guys know what I'm saying when I say Roy Moore. He is a Republican Party old dog, and that's why he keeps putting his name out there, and he still's got supporters out there, and he keeps running the same ticket. Like, if they didn't want him around, they'd make it known that he was not welcome. They weren't going to support him anymore, but they keep him around. Jeff Sessions, former U.S. Senator from Alabama. So he had this seat. Then he sold his soul to go be the U.S. Attorney General for Donald Trump. And we all know how that worked out for him. And now he wants his seat back to represent the state. I think it's because he doesn't know how to do anything else but be a politician. And that's the problem in the system, is that all we have are people who all they know how to do is be politicians. They went to law school so that they could go be politicians. Too many politicians are lawyers. Too many politicians get in it and then they make that their career and they don't know how to do anything else. You know what? It's a part-time job. Go out and learn how to do something else. Go get a skill. Like, do something else. Go out and volunteer and help humanity. Like, do something else other than just like stir up more crap and run for re-election. Please. What makes me want to vote for people to like hold this office is them actually doing their jobs, doing something that can show people what they're doing, actually making the place better instead of you like going out shaking hands, smiling, and trying to get donations and run for re-election. So what's even funnier is the people that are endorsing these candidates coming up in the election too. So Bradley Byrne and Arnold Mooney are endorsed by other career politicians across the state. Doug Jones is endorsed by 6 senators from across the U.S., Representative Terry Sewell, And my favorite is Stacey Abrams, who is the former gubernatorial candidate for Georgia. So what does Stacey Abrams in Georgia have anything to do with a congressman or senator from Alabama? I don't know, but I'm glad she supports him. Sessions endorsements, he's got 10 endorsements from other senators across the U.S. that are all Republican, all toe the Republican Party, old dog line. He's got an endorsement from Richard Shelby from Alabama, the other U.S. senator, one from a senator from Georgia, and one from Arkansas and Missouri. So 4 from the Southeast. Everybody else in his 10 is from like the West, like Wyoming, or like the Northeast. It's not from around this area. Not saying that they all have to be from around this area. It just kind of makes me wonder, like, why don't the people in his neighbors support him? But that's just the question that comes to my mind. You may think that it's perfectly normal for it to be that way, but anyway. So all of these major party candidates, with the exception of Stanley Adair, Ruth Page Nelson, and Tommy Tuberville, are career politicians. And once again, we go back to the head football coach, and you are kind of a politician. But anyway, and they're all endorsed by career politicians. Tommy Tuberville's endorsed by career politicians too. That's the kicker. It's Tommy Tuberville's endorsements. He's got the chairman for the Houston County Board of Commissioners, a Dothan City Commissioner, the mayor of Rockford, which is a major metropolis in Alabama. The former White House press secretary, Sean Spicer, endorses Tommy Tuberville for U.S. Senate. I feel like none of these candidates are actually worthy of the job. I feel like none of these candidates represent me, represent anything about me, could even know what it's like to live in this state as a normal person. I want somebody who represents me. I want somebody who understands my problems and who knows what it's like, who knows how to go through everyday life. But I also want to know, does the suit make you a better politician? Do you automatically put on the suit and boom, you can make better decisions about how the world should be? I think it's time to step outside the box. I think we need a different option. I'm putting forth myself as that other option. So please consider Barbara Sullivan for Senate in 2020 for the state of Alabama. If you think that you would like to vote for me, please leave a comment. If you have any issues that you would like for me to discuss or want to know how I stand on the issue, please leave a comment, and I would love to make a video or respond to that to let you know. And also, if you would like to sign the petition to get my name on the ballot in the general election in November, then please let me know so I can send you a sheet to get that signature added to the petition. All right, thank you and good night.